Hello and welcome to episode 70 of the Fish Tank. So I'm now 70 and I've had a look, see what I can do extra now you're 70, and nothing basically. You can't do anything extra. I mean, apparently you get like a free TV licence when you're 75, free passport when you're 78, fuel allowances from the government when you're 60 or 65, something like that. 70, nothing. Not. I was going to make a joke, I'm 70 now, so I can get a free TV licence, or the show can get a free TV licence if it wants it, but no, nothing. If you're 70, you don't get anything at all. So I can't find anything interesting about number 70 at all. So there you go. It's just episode 70 of the Fish Tank. There you go. It's one after 69. 69. Yeah, cracks me up every time. So there you go. And sorry about being a bit late, but because normally it's done on a Wednesday, this one's done on a Thursday, this episode. But as I say, I am 70 now, so a bit prone to forgetting things. Forgot to do it yesterday. So it's time for Apology of the Week. I'd like to apologise for the possible offensive language that was used on last week's show on episode 69. 69. Dear me. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, particularly if Mum and Dad's watching, sorry, yeah. Yeah, but any jokes that were, anything that you found rude was entirely in your own head, you viewers with rude minds. I'm just merely saying words and you happen to make connections to rude things. So, as I say, not my fault. It's just you with rude minds, so behave yourself, viewers. But also apology for Joe Solway, who asked me a question ages and ages and ages ago about which team was the last one to go a whole Premiership season with only one win. And I couldn't find out the answer until I came across it the other day by accident, and apparently it was Loughborough Athletic. I think it was 1900 or 1901, went the whole season winning only one game. So there you go. Apologies for the late answer, but that is the answer nonetheless. So anyway, what's been going on this week? Well, football again. John Terry, Champions League final. Whew. Honestly, bit of a controversial final to say the least. Poor old John Terry, he slipped on the way to the run-up. Yeah, there's been loads of jokes going around about John Terry vodka, bottled in Moscow and all that kind of thing. I'm not going to do that joke. It does exist though, John Terry vodka. It is very, very strong. Apparently, one shot you end up down on the floor. It's, as I say, strong stuff. He shouldn't have even taken a penalty though, apparently. It was only because Didier Drogba got himself sent off that John Terry went in to replace him. Replaced him a little bit too literally, I might say, because obviously as soon as he got into the penalty box he fell over, which is typical of Drogba. But as I say, I mean, Man United were probably a deserving winner. Giggs and Ferdinand went and picked the trophy up, and they found a chocolate orange inside the trophy, and it said, "It's not Terry's, it's mine." So there you go. They should really sort of take more care over their chocolate snacks as to where they leave them. Surprised they managed to get a chocolate orange into the trophy. Is actually quite well guarded. Well, they could have thrown it in from a long way, like played a type of basketball type game. I don't know. But, Avram Grant as well has been sacked as a result of not winning, which seems a bit harsh because basically Terry hadn't slipped, then Chelsea would have been Champions League final, would have been winners, and Grant would have probably kept his job. But I suppose he basically allowed John Terry to slip, so if he'd have carried out a thorough health and safety check beforehand with a clipboard and everything, then he'd have still been in a job. So he's just basically breached health and safety, which is probably why he's got fired. So there you go. So what else has been happening? Well, politics. I don't like to do political jokes, if I'm being honest. Political jokes aren't that funny, although quite a few have been elected recently. Boris Johnson, politics. He's been involved in, apparently one of his latest policies since taking over as Mayor of London is to ban alcohol on public transport, which is a good move, I'd say. Good on him. So, I mean, I'm not sure what it applies to, but it's just buses and trains. I think it should be aeroplanes, because I once remember getting onto an aeroplane. There was this one bloke who could hardly stand up straight. He'd had that much duty free and stuff to drink before he got on the plane. Like, he's in a right state. I mean, he couldn't even stand up straight. God knows how he managed to fly the plane. Beyond me, to say the least. So there you go. And also, John Prescott's been in the news again. He's been talking more about his bulimia and what caused it and all that kind of thing. Apparently, KFC was his meal of choice. Yeah, predominantly because he got a bucket with it as well. So there you go. So it's time for the Celebometer anyway. And who would I like on the show this week? Well, I would like representatives to talk about embryo research and all that kind of thing, because that's been in the news again this week. And come on, fully explain it. I'm sure there must be some celebrity embryo person, there's always for every cause. So someone to fight the corner of it, because there's been there was a big thing this week about children not needing the right to have a father. So a child, if it's born by IVF, could just have two mothers. should be a nightmare for a child, because it comes to a case where they're trying to go out to school, probably won't be able to get through a door. They keep having the face wiped and all that kind of thing. To be fair, I mean, the child would be ridiculously well turned out, you know, nice neat hair, all that kind of thing. And so there you go. And there's also been saying things to do with, you know, creating human-animal hybrids type things. So probably like George Bush or whatever. And someone was complaining, saying, you know, we might be creating people who are only 99% human beings. To be fair, it's probably more than some people I've met in the past. But there you go. So it's time for headline of the week now. Anyway, well, I'm not sure where this comes from, but it says statistics show teen pregnancy drops off after 25. And I guess I'd say it probably drops off a little bit after the age of 19, as opposed to just 25, because you leave your teenage years at 19. So I'm not sure which kind of muppet thinks that when you're 24, you're a teenager. Rather odd. But there you go, scientists for you. And this quote of the week this week comes from Murray Walker. And it says, just under 10 seconds, that pit stop for Nigel Mansell. Let's call it 9.5 seconds in round numbers. So if you're going in round numbers, it'd probably be 10, because that's got, you know, a 0 as a round number. So 2 zeros, 10, will be perfect for it. But there you go. Also, it's Max Mosley, head of the Formula 1, has refused to stand down this week. Oh no, he said he might stand down soon, but obviously he won't sit down anytime soon, obviously with the trouble that he's been in with various sex acts and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. Anyway, as I say, episode 70, it's the end of the series this week. So new series starts next week, of course, obviously, and yeah, as I say, end of the series this week, and what fun we've had. Hearing the words, it's the end of the series this week, but as I say, I'll be back next week. Thank you, goodbye, see ya.